The rise of the Egyptian pharaohs marks one of the most captivating chapters in ancient history. These powerful rulers were not just political leaders, they were considered divine figures, embodying the gods on earth. Pharaohs played a crucial role in shaping ancient Egypt's culture, religion, and economy, leaving a legacy that continues to intrigue historians and enthusiasts alike. Their reigns were characterized by monumental achievements, from constructing the iconic pyramids to establishing complex administrative systems that governed one of the world's earliest civilizations. As we dive into this intriguing subject, we will uncover how the pharaohs rose from the obscurity of tribal leadership to become the pivotal rulers of a unified Egypt. Their influence extended beyond mere governance. They were the architects of a rich cultural tapestry that included art, architecture, and religious practices that still resonate today. In this video, we invite you to journey back in time to uncover the stories of these remarkable rulers. From the legendary Narmer, who is credited with unifying Upper and Lower Egypt, to the enigmatic Tutankhamun, whose tomb revealed treasures beyond imagination, the lives of the pharaohs are filled with intrigue and drama. So buckle up as we explore the rise of the Egyptian pharaohs, a tale of power, divinity, and the enduring legacy of one of history's greatest civilizations. The early beginnings of the pharaohs are rooted in the unification of Upper and Lower Egypt. This monumental event set the stage for the rise of one of history's most iconic ruling classes. Around 3100 BCE, the two regions previously divided by the Nile River came together under a single ruler, marking the dawn of a new era. This unification was not just a political maneuver, it symbolized the merging of cultures, traditions, and economies, laying the foundation for a cohesive Egyptian identity. Narmer was at the forefront of this unification, a pivotal figure often credited with establishing the first dynasty. Narmer, also known as Menes, is depicted in ancient artifacts, such as the Narmer palette, showcasing his triumph over his enemies and his role as a unifier. His reign marked the transition from pre-dynastic to dynastic Egypt, setting a precedent for future pharaohs following in his footsteps. Central to the authority of the pharaohs was the concept of divine kingship, which held that the ruler was not merely a political leader, but a living god. This belief imbued the pharaohs with immense power and responsibility, as they were seen as intermediaries between the gods and the people. Their divine status justified their rule and reinforced the social hierarchy, ensuring that the pharaohs maintained control over ancient Egypt's vast and complex society. Understanding these origins provides a fascinating glimpse into how the pharaohs became the legendary figures we recognize today. Religion played a pivotal role in shaping the power and authority of the pharaohs in ancient Egypt. The pharaohs were not merely rulers, they were considered divine beings, believed to be the earthly incarnations of the gods. This connection to the divine was crucial, providing the pharaohs with an aura of legitimacy and authority. The people viewed their rulers as intermediaries between the gods and humanity, responsible for maintaining cosmic order and ensuring the favor of the deities. To solidify their divine status, pharaohs commissioned the construction of grand temples and monumental structures, which served as acts of devotion and expressions of their power. These temples were not only places of worship, but also centers of economic and political activity. They housed priests who performed rituals to appease the gods, ensuring the prosperity of the land. The construction of monumental structures, such as the pyramids, was a testament to the pharaohs' divine mandate, showcasing their ability to mobilize resources and labor for the greater glory of the gods. Religious beliefs also played a crucial role in justifying the pharaohs' rule. The concept of Ma'at, representing truth, balance, and order, was central to Egyptian society. The pharaohs were seen as the guardians of Ma'at, responsible for upholding justice and harmony. This divine responsibility not only reinforced their authority, but also created a societal expectation that the pharaohs would act in the best interest of their people, further intertwining religion with governance in ancient Egypt. The Golden Age of the Pharaohs represents a remarkable period in ancient Egyptian history, characterized by extraordinary achievements and advancements that left an indelible mark on civilization. The monumental architectural feats at the forefront of this era, most notably the pyramids of Giza. These iconic structures, built as tombs for the pharaohs, exemplify the ancient Egyptians' incredible engineering skills and organizational capabilities. The Great Pyramid, constructed for Pharaoh Khufu, remains one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, showcasing not only the grandeur of the pharaohs, but also their belief in the afterlife. During this golden age, art, science, and agriculture advancements flourished, Artists produced stunning works celebrating the pharaohs and their divine status, with intricate carvings and vibrant paintings adorning temples and tombs. In science, the Egyptians made significant strides in medicine, mathematics, and astronomy, laying the groundwork for future discoveries. Agricultural innovations such as irrigation techniques and crop rotation increased food production, supporting a growing population and contributing to the nation's wealth. The wealth and power of the pharaohs during this era were unparalleled. They commanded vast resources, enabling them to engage in extensive trade networks that connected Egypt with distant lands. This prosperity allowed for the flourishing of culture and the arts, solidifying the pharaohs' status as rulers and patrons of civilization. The Golden Age of the Pharaohs remains a testament to the ingenuity and ambition of ancient Egypt, a civilization that continues to captivate our imagination today. Throughout ancient Egyptian history, several pharaohs stand out for their remarkable contributions and enduring legacies. Ramses II, often referred to as Ramses the Great, is celebrated for his military prowess and monumental building projects. Reigning for an impressive 66 years, Ramses II led numerous military campaigns, most notably the Battle of Kadesh against the Hittites. His strategic acumen secured Egypt's borders and established him as a formidable leader. Additionally, he commissioned the construction of magnificent temples, such as the Ramesseum and the iconic Abu Simbel, which showcased his power and devotion to the gods. Another notable figure is Cleopatra VII, the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt. Known for her intelligence and political savvy, Cleopatra forged strategic alliances with powerful Roman leaders, including Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, to protect Egypt's sovereignty during a tumultuous period. Her reign was marked by efforts to revitalize the economy and promote cultural exchange, blending Greek and Egyptian traditions. Both Ramses II and Cleopatra left an indelible mark on Egyptian history and culture. Ramses II's military achievements and architectural contributions solidified Egypt's status as a dominant power in the ancient world. At the same time, Cleopatra's legacy as a shrewd diplomat and cultural icon continues to captivate audiences today. Their stories reflect the complexities of leadership in ancient Egypt and the lasting influence these pharaohs had on the civilization's identity and heritage. The decline of pharaoh rule in ancient Egypt was a complex process influenced by a combination of external invasions, internal strife, and economic challenges. One of the most significant factors was the series of invasions by foreign powers, including the Assyrians and Persians. The Assyrians, known for their military might, invaded Egypt in the 7th century BCE, weakening the pharaoh's control and destabilizing the region. Later, the Persian Empire expanded its reach into Egypt, ultimately conquering and incorporating the land into their vast empire. These invasions not only diminished the power of the pharaohs, but also introduced foreign governance, which further eroded traditional Egyptian authority. Internally, Egypt faced significant challenges that contributed to its decline. Political fragmentation and infighting among rival factions weakened the central authority of the pharaohs. This internal strife was exacerbated by economic difficulties, including poor harvests and declining trade. As resources dwindled, the ability of the pharaohs to maintain their lavish lifestyles and fund military campaigns diminished, leading to a loss of prestige and influence. Ultimately, the combination of foreign invasions and internal turmoil culminated in the fall of ancient Egyptian civilization. By Alexander the Great's conquest in 332 BCE, the once mighty pharaohs had lost their grip on power, marking the end of an era. The decline of the pharaohs serves as a poignant reminder of the fragility of even the most enduring civilizations, shaped by both external pressures and internal dynamics. The legacy of the pharaohs continues to resonate in modern culture, shaping our understanding of ancient Egypt and influencing various forms of art and literature. From the grandiose depictions of pharaohs in paintings and sculptures to the intricate hieroglyphs that adorn ancient monuments, their image has been immortalized in countless artistic expressions. Writers and poets have drawn inspiration from the stories of these rulers, weaving tales that explore themes of power, divinity, and the human experience, ensuring that the pharaohs remain prominent figures in literary works. Moreover, Egyptian mythology has found its way into contemporary media, captivating audiences with its rich narratives and complex deities. Films, television shows, and video games often incorporate elements of Egyptian mythology, showcasing gods like Osiris and Isis and exploring the mystical aspects of the afterlife. This integration of mythology into modern storytelling not only entertains but also educates viewers about the beliefs and values of ancient Egyptian society. Popular culture's ongoing fascination with ancient Egypt is evident in the enduring popularity of exhibitions, documentaries, and themed events celebrating this remarkable civilization. From blockbuster movies like The Mummy to the resurgence of interest in archaeological discoveries, the allure of the pharaohs continues to captivate the imagination of people around the world. This lasting impact underscores the significance of the pharaohs, not just as historical figures, but as enduring symbols of human creativity, ambition, and the quest for immortality. In summary, the rise of the Egyptian pharaohs is a fascinating journey that highlights their significance in shaping one of the world's earliest and most influential civilizations. We explored how the unification of Upper and Lower Egypt under leaders like Narmer laid the groundwork for a powerful dynasty, and how the divine kingship concept elevated the pharaohs to a status that intertwined governance with religion. The achievements during the Golden Age, including monumental architecture and advancements in art and science, showcased the pharaohs' immense wealth and power. We also examined notable figures such as Ramses II and Cleopatra, whose military conquests and political strategies impacted Egyptian history and culture. However, the decline of the pharaohs due to foreign invasions and internal strife reminds us of the fragility of even the most enduring empires. As we reflect on the legacy of the pharaohs, it becomes clear that their influence continues to permeate modern culture, from art and literature to contemporary media and popular fascination. We encourage you to delve deeper into the captivating world of ancient Egypt, as there is so much more to discover about its rich history and culture. If you enjoyed this exploration of the rise of the Egyptian pharaohs, please consider subscribing to our channel, liking this video, and sharing it with others who might be interested. Join us for more content that uncovers the wonders of history and the stories that shaped our world.